Ja, maar. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, Joswina. Hello, Sween. How are you? I'm going. Still playing with old paintings. I know I could paint something new, but I'm not going to waste the stuff that I have sitting around. I got a bunch of, excuse me for 1 sec. I have a bunch of older paintings that never been sealed or anything, like this one. And, why waste the canvas? I mean, it's got a good start background. It just was boring. It was probably I went through this stage where I felt the need to make everything simple, and simple is extremely snoring. Anthony, how are you? Try. Come on, pull over and just chat. You know you want to. Just kidding. If you're new like me, once you start driving, it's like get it done, get over with, get back home, get out of the rat race that's out there. That's kind of how I am anyway. Anyway, started this a while ago. No signature or anything, so I didn't finish it. I think I was just playing with a canvas one day. And I hate to throw out, perfectly good stuff. So let's see what we can do. I mean, it's got some good potential. First thing I need to do, by the looks of it, is remember to. Sorry, I'm going to do that while you guys are here, but. I don't need you guys having a distraction of other junk kicking around. And to tell you the truth, it kind of distracts me. To be really honest about it, it probably bugs me and then it bugs you guys, but you know how it is. So, this is I think it's a 9x12. Oh no, it's an 8x10. It's a tiny one. It's a little tiny. Oh, you did find a car. Good for you, Coswina. Good for you, Coswina. So I kind of like the purple, but yeah, it kind of stands out a little bit more than I wanted it to, I bet. So let's grab a little bit of the blue. And let's tone that down just a tiny bit. Just a little bit too much up there. And we'll grab some tiny bit of white with this angle brush. Let's see if we can maybe let's put a little bit of this texture in here. A little bit there. Hey, Sonny, how are you? maybe we'll go ahead and repair these spots after. But I want a tiny bit of the white up there so we can grab a little of this mountain blue, just a tiny bit of it. And I want that right there. Right in that spot. Now I want to put one little white spot on the other side, maybe just a touch of blue in it also. Right about here in this section. Grab just a little bit of the blue in the corner of the brush. And we'll go ahead and add a little bit of something right there on that edge. And that's darker right there in that valley, so we'll grab that little dark spot. Yeah, like so. And a little bit of black right in the middle, just to break up that line right here. Because, you know, straight lines all the way down your mountain probably aren't going to happen. You know? You need a few spots there. Little on the dark side. Like so. I got one little spot left to go for light color. And I'm thinking over here. A little bit higher up on that one. Just a tiny. Just a smidgy up here. Just the tiniest of. Just the tiniest. And then right here. Gotta make sure we get our shadows right where we want them. And then down here. Like so. So we've got pretty much Maybe just the tiniest bit of white right there. Let's see. Shadow, 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 shadow. We're assuming our color is up here. Let's go ahead and make some color up there. Let's put something in. Maybe right about here. Let's add. I'll grab just the tiniest bit of yellow. And a little bit of white. I know it's second grade type shadowing, but it still works. Gives you an idea of what you want. It lets me see where I'm at with this. Hey, Madonna, how are you? I know originally I painted this big, like, with no shadow in it at all. Let's go ahead. And put some in. Let's maybe just a tiny bit of darker blue. So I grab a little bit of the grab darker blue, a little bit of black. Just grab a little tiny flat brush. Going right-handed because right hand's way faster than the left one. As you can see. And we'll add just a tiny, gotta get a little bit of water because I gotta get that just a tiny bit thinner. It's not straight up. I didn't lose you guys, did I? Been happening quite a bit to me. Probably sitting here painting alone again. Kind of looking like it. Maybe not. Oh, you're just bored on the other. Get this done real quick. Yep, that didn't work out. For some reason, that paint just disappeared. Yep, I think you guys are gone. You guys can't hear me at all, can you? Microphone's on. Says I'm transmitting. I can see that I'm on my computer. You're here. Okay, well, I thought I lost people. I probably did because this painting, but all of a sudden it got super quiet, and you guys aren't usually really quiet. No offense. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I don't have that problem. Find out tomorrow, actually. I had to go through so much garbage just so they could say maybe yes or maybe no. I can finally maybe go back to work just a little bit. Even if it's just for, a couple of hours a day, Can't wait until I make the decision. Doesn't sound like it's a big deal to a lot of people, but it is to me. So let's grab maybe some darker stuff. I know we've done these before, but let's grab some green, throw some this chocolate mess brown I put in it. I know. How are you? Yeah, let's switch to a different brush. Let's switch to not that one's big giant hair in it. Oh, I wasn't going to bother you. Figured you'd be sleeping. A little bit right there. Let's move that painting a little bit further out for us. That's Oh no, this one actually had. You're funny today. Jeez. This one actually had fur. Probably cat or dog. Came off my sweatshirt, I'm sure. Problem with having 5 cats and a dog. Oh, I gotta mute you guys for 2 seconds. Yeah, told him I was gonna be on today. I know I did. I know you want me to come upstairs, Alexis. But you have a teacher coming in 5 minutes. And if I come upstairs, you won't pay any attention to her. She's stomping around. She's mad. I'm used to it. And I don't like the snow covered stuff over here. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and change that up. Minus that color. I think I'd rather have them. Gotta be careful with what brush I grab though. Let's see. Not that one. Problem is I put all my brushes away, and you get this group that you like to use all the time. You put your brushes away thinking, I'm going to be smart and clean up my mess. Yeah, dumb idea. Yeah, I definitely. She might be just a bit spoiled. All I want to have. Except for my step granddaughter. But she's almost a teenager, so we know what happens to me at that point. The only big thing I have is because she's a teenager, her grandpa's a YouTuber. So that's a big deal. Around her friends. But that's about the extent of anything I get out of a 12, 13-year-old little girl. I like these better, this color. Because we can always add a little tiny bit of snow on them, to give them some color. And then we'll go back through and we'll add some darker shadows in here where they get darker. Like right there where it's behind that. Let's see, let's grab the green. Let's go with the mountain color. That mountain blue. Let's grab the green with some mountain blue and see what that does first. Make it a little darker. Yeah, that works. Gives me kind of a nice. Let's see right there. We'll go probably right about here. Same thing. And we'll grab a little bit of the sap green. We'll throw that right in this corner. Give her a rinse. Yeah, I stayed upstairs once when her teacher was here, and she got to say 3 words before Alexis told her that we were busy playing. So can't do that. Huh, that's what you think. And I just told her she couldn't take a flower out of a toy, but we've taken it out of a toy like 20 times. And maybe a little bit down here. Something down the front. And maybe a little. Grab some darker stuff. Let's grab some black, throw it in with our sap green. It's actually Mars black, so it's not really. It's black, but it's fake black. It does good for darkening nice greens and blues. It's not real good for doing if you want to put a couple little highlights on the bottom where the sun might hit it. If you want to do a dark something, it's not super great for it. You know. See, these peaked up over the top, so we will give them a little something on the top. Even though they are in shadow back there. Most of the green is in the shadow, but these just came up just enough, with that sun hitting right there. I think that angle is pretty good. And what are you guys thinking? Right across here, maybe? Back there where it's kind of bright. Well, it's brightens up in a second. Like that, I guess, yeah. I don't think we need anything over here because it's kind of barren over there. Maybe we'll throw a little bit down there. Maybe a little something right here just to kind of tie that in. Tiny bit, ever so slight. We don't need a lot of highlight. Let's tone that down just a tiny, tiny bit. Thank you. Yeah, it was a little bit yellow. I'm thinking this looks a lot better already. It kind of lost its really boring flavor. It was kind of vanilla. It really was. just to skip. Oops, I got that too close to the edge. Let's move that back. That's what I want right there. Hey Joe, how are you? Let's see, let's grab a little black, a little bit of the chocolate brown. It's a color I made up. Don't know what color really it is. It is brown. It's just it was a mixture of a bunch of colors. And let's go ahead and put some of these in here. Maybe a little darker, just a tiny bit darker. Throw a couple of these up in here. We'll go back in, bring them to life in a minute. Unfortunately, I cannot see Joe. You're on my phone until I turn around. Nope, still too far away from me. I'll have to look later when I'm on my computer upstairs. Let's grab some white with a little bit of black in it. Just a tiny bit of gray. Let's go ahead and gray out some of these rocks. And bring it down into the sand. Tiniest bit of water. Just to make it feel better about itself. Give that paint a false sense of security, you know. Oh, we're just going swimming. No, you're going to spend the rest of your life on a canvas. You got to sneak up on your paint, you know. Can't always be happy. Just trying to get the dark back in there. Oh, bye, Joe. Take care. Thanks for stopping by for a couple minutes. I appreciate it. I do like the support. Makes me feel good. Gives my ego a boost. When you have depression and PTSD, that ego boost goes a long way. It's one of the reasons I paint. I don't talk about it very often, but it's one of the reasons that there's not a whole lot of argument from my wife about me coming down here and painting so often. Let's grab a little bit of the yellow ochre, a little bit of the yellow cad yellow, maybe a tiny bit of white. Let's get kind of a weird sandy beach color a little bit. A little bit of that, just a tiny bit of that. Not so bright. A little bit down, just a hair. A little bit down here. A little bit in there, like so. Oh, thank you, Mr. Gray. It's not by any means a perfect painting, but again, we were taking another early painting from when I first started out painting, and trying to turn it into something that's a little more on the scale of something I would paint now. Not quite, but pretty close. Let's grab a little bit of that, kind of pull it across. That beach kind of make it kind of sort of disappear a little bit. A little bit. There we go. We can change anything. Now, what do you say? I'm thinking it probably needs a nice tree or something in it, doesn't it? Go left side or right side or left side? I know we always put trees in them. I love fir trees. You know, I like painting them. I like doing them. Got a nice divot right there. Got a nice dark spot right there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll come upside. Thank you. I'm thinking it needs a tree in the front though, or off to one side going this way, kind of at an angle. I think it could use just a, I don't know, maybe not a tree. I don't know. I don't know. Trees are always good. Somebody told me that once. Yeah, I like the purple mountain blue with a little bit of phthalo blue, Myers black, white mountain color. I think that makes a really good mountain tone. On the left coming right or straight up? Straight up. Straight up. That's good. Well, not quite straight, but you know what I'm saying. Let's grab a little black, a little bit of chocolate brown together here. I have to get some water so it gets a little flow to it because this paint's kind of thickened up a little. I'm thinking you need to be right about here. I'm thinking that one needs to be right there. I'll grab my little tiny liner brush here. I can do this with my black pen, but I will throw a couple of these in. Oh, I need some Need some flow. Yeah, just the tiniest bit of glycerin just because I don't have any medium right now. Times they are tight. So we will add a little bit of that. Get a little bit of flow to it. Those are going to be covered in tree leaves anyway, so we want them to be there underneath so people can see that they're there. Sometimes just putting a branch in, even though it never will show up, kind of gives you a thought direction where you can say, hey, you know, that's kind of where I wanted to go with that pattern. Even though these are going to be completely covered in probably a fir tree, I just want to put that underneath there. Now, I have not done very many fir trees with fan brushes, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But I do have this new paint I got for a gift. It's kind of a blue, deep green, almost like a phthalo green, but kind of like it. Kind of like mixing it. And we're going with the big phthalo brush. Yeah, phthalo brush. I'm going with the big phthalo brush. Oh boy. Most people call them filberts, but you know, I'm losing my mind, so. I got a while longer, I hope. Every time I honestly don't have any answers, so get tired of asking after a while. That's not quite thick, you know. It's supposed to be a heavy body paint, but I'll tell you what, that's a pretty see-through heavy body paint. Let me just add just a touch of Just a touch. Not a ton. Hey Shane, how are you? I'm kind of liking how this tree is coming out. To tell you the truth, kind of feeling it. Well, I'm feeling that texture of that tree. Basically came out looking like that. I think I'm gonna have to use that texture again. I didn't want to go with like a super normal pine tree looking, you know. I wanted to do something that was a little tired, you know. And I'm not really sure what else I should probably throw in there. This stuff's just not very thin. Come out. Oh, that's all it's gonna do is. That's all it's gonna do is be grumpy. But anyway. I really would have thought about putting 2 trees or 3 trees in there, but with those extra branches in there, I think that makes up for it. I know it takes a chunk of my mountain away, but in the long run, I think it was worth it. I think this painting came out pretty cool, considering I just was gonna originally just kind of waste this. I need to fix something though. These are a bit. A little bit too light in the bottom. They would have a shadow in the bottom, not tops would be brighter, but the bottoms would not be. Almost to a black, but this is a deep, deep green, so. Yeah, that darkened up just a little bit. Anyway, I don't think I will get away with any more garbage in there unless I start messing stuff up. We could go. Throw a couple of these in there. something right there. Like so, maybe a little something right there. Just like that, I think. Just like that. I don't think I'm gonna get. Let's see if I can get it so you guys can actually see the whole thing without. Basically, that's what it came out looking like. I don't know if I need a little bit of bright right there, but I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I think that's it, guys. We took that kind of blasé, boring, whatever painting, turned it into something, that's not terrible. I think I could live with that one. Yeah, we're good with that one. I know I could add birds, but I never add birds. Hardly ever. But there, got that one done. Yeah, I like the peek at it. There's actually a sun up here, but it's not really showing through very well on the screen. I think I need to change up some of my lights. I kind of think I need to have them here facing that way. So it kind of brightens up here. Right now they're brightening up my whole room. And I don't think there's anything I can do about making them brighter. But anyway, next one I'm going to be working on, I don't know, maybe later today or tomorrow, is this thing. Another old painting that I don't know what happened. I don't even have any clue where to even start with that one. You know? Yeah, that tree's got some depth, and I gotta remember how to do it. That's the problem, you paint something, you get a one-time deal, and it's like, wait, how did I do that last time? But yeah, it's got some layers. I like the layers. Actually like the shape. Wasn't sure about the shape, but I like that shape because it gives me more trees, but just in one tree, gives me more points. But anyway, this is next time. You like the tree? Oh, yeah. I think that's what this was. Is I was practicing trees and ended up with this. You can see that I ran a piece of tape across here for a horizon line. Snow. Should have snow. Yeah, maybe I could turn this into a winter scene because everything's kind of brown and gray. I could actually go with a real wintry scene with that. Yeah, have to think about it and figure out what I'm going to do. No signature on that one yet, but I'm going to have to let it dry before I can put anything on it. Sorry about the voice crackling today, but thank you guys. If she doesn't show up, I may come back, but it's actually what I'm enjoying doing right now. Yeah, I've got plenty of canvases and plenty of paper to start new ones, but for me right now, it's giving me more enjoyment to take what I started with here, which was a basic painting. The mountains had a good shape to them, and then turned it into this. You know, just I want to show people that just because you have an old painting that you weren't happy with, you don't have to throw it out. Um, you know, we all learn in stages, and our stages are always changing. Take your old stuff, look at it, say, okay, what parts were good? You know, where can we bring it to a level where you're happy with it or happier? But this one, yeah, needs to be a lot wider. And I can actually see where my water line was right here. I think I made an attempt at a cheapy garbage waterfall, but it's all rounded at the top. So like it's coming out of a hole, like if it was in a gutter, a big drain pipe. And my color's the same from there to there. It's it's not going to be the same from there to there. And my water's going back that way, and it comes up higher in spots than the actual water should be. And I got this upward curve to my water. I don't know. Definitely needs to go wider. We'll go ahead and we'll make a nice waterfall here probably. And then we'll come down with a nice stream that gets bigger as it goes, with some actual bank and maybe some greenery on the sides coming into the trees, And we can work this one up so it's kind of coming up like this is a cliff up here, and that you're looking down at the edge of a meadowy bank, So yeah, I think it'll turn into probably a stream, a waterfall, stream, grass, cliff face type of deal, where it's gonna, it'll look a lot better when I'm done. Yeah, just an irrigation ditch right now. That's really all it looks like. Something that they dug with a backhoe. Straight line. Needed to drain the yellow lake, which turns into blue water, which is always kind of weird. Don't care for the background. I think I'll turn that closer to that. Maybe closer to this side. We'll turn it over here. Yeah. Anyway, that's my next work in progress. We'll move on to the next one and see where we can go. That trip is always fun to do. But thanks, guys, for stopping by and taking a peek at seeing if we can resurrect this little painting. I think it came out okay. I'm happy with it. I could put a couple birds in here. It probably would help quite a bit, but I think once I learn how to put birds like here where people can see them, I'll be happier. Right now, all my birds always seem to be above the mountains. But anyway, thank you all. Thanks for the visit. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel and you're just not chatting, I appreciate coming to visit. I can count the people, and I saw earlier that I had more people that were actually here than were showing up talking. But thanks, guys, and I will see you guys again soon. Might even be today. But just in case, always enjoy life, You never know. It's ever changing. Have a good art day. I'll see you later.